and Toy Daddies. TPC and Toy Daddies.
Welcome to the Toy Pick Community Top 10, brought to you by the Toy Daddies.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
I forgot. I'm hosting.
You're
hosting tonight.
I'm the man in the chair.
He's the Ned tonight, and I am the Peter.
And I'm just color commentary.
Yimbo's the MJ, and we are doing this right.
I am the host.
I am the host. Overall, welcome. This is episode 11 of the Toy Pick Community Top 10. We're celebrating photos for the week ending February 2nd. To my over there is Toy Father. What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How's your week going?
Today was a good day. I feel good. I feel good. How's your week going?
It's going well. You know, I'm shaking off that vacation rust, you know. And
this guy.
Monday was rough.
Just shake it off the go to Disney World.
I need a vacation from vacation.
No, I mean like actually working like an 8-hour day instead of being like, I'm gonna go get like a Mickey shaped pretzel and then maybe a beer.
I'm still trying to relate with that statement.
I know.
Gotta plan a trip. I enjoyed myself. And down below, we got Yimbo Reviews Everything. What's up, man?
How are you? How you guys doing? So yes, you are suffering from vacation lag. I know we're all very, very sad for you.
No, feel bad for me. Sympathy. No, I had a great time.
The week is the week is a week, and we have these highlights, these things that we look forward to, and every week this is something that puts a huge smile on all of our faces, and it's just exciting to be here again on another Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree.
With that said, you know what? Let's get some homework out of the way and do some plugs. For those that are joining us, if you would care to, and you like us, hopefully you like us, smash that like button, click that subscribe button if you have not already done so, and then also that notification bell is helpful. Additionally, you can find all of us on Instagram, no.chewin, Yimbo Reviews Everything, and toy.father. We also host a couple other shows that you might be interested in and familiar with. We got Toy_Talk on YouTube, as well as Yimbo Reviews Everything. And point to the sign. Yeah. Additionally, one last tag for Toy Addict 17. There is a monthly challenge, or a challenge all February, not monthly. Every Wednesday, black and white photos with a little splash of red. Use the hashtag TA_Black and Wednesday. Wednesdays, plural.
Wednesdays. Did you want to go to the chat? We got a bump in chat right now.
We got some people. Yeah,
we got some people. Not a bird, a regular.
Yeah, man.
Do you feel like when we do this, it's like Cheers? We have regulars now.
A little bit. I love seeing not a bird. Actually, I'm not sure what they are up to. Today, Not a Bird posted a behind the scenes for his most recent Peter B shot. Fascinating stuff.
Awesome. Yeah, he is great stuff. I mean, everyone here, Toy Immersion, awesome stuff too. Zach, Sequential Plastic, can't complain. You, Toy Addict 17, what's up, buddy? We were just talking about you. Let's see who else. We got Golgoth.
What's up, Golgoth?
We got Carlos Burian. What's up,
Carlos?
We got 88 Figs.
88 Figs.
Check out 88 Figs YouTube. Toy Tings. So that always cracks me up.
It's a good show. It
is a great show. It's a great show. And he's got that radio voice.
He does. Very soothing.
Mm-hmm.
We got David Miller. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, triple D times 3. All right.
Awesome.
We got I am TJ Williams. Good to see you. And this has to be No, Zombie Clown Photography. What's up, Zach?
Zombie.
Alex, sorry. We got Jace, Storybook Heroes. How you doing, buddy?
What's up?
Thank you for joining us. Please plug your comments in here. Just plug your comments in here because we'll read them and they entertain us.
Yeah, Toy Immersion's here too. Sequential Plastic. Oh, the Rad Toyologist just popped
Red
up.
Toyologist.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Well, let me tell you, we are really excited to deliver the Toy Pick Community Top 10 for the week of February 2nd, 2023. As No Chewing said, it is episode 11. Can you believe we've been doing this for 11 weeks already?
It's been a blast, guys. It really has been.
Yeah.
It really has been. I think honestly, what I really like about what we've been doing is that it's a true team effort. It really is.
Absolutely.
Like it feels great. It just feels great that we get stuff done and it doesn't matter.
Santi, I wanted to compliment you on being very good about like reminding about tasks. I totally spaced and I got 2 of my 3 responses because I sent my questions today. Because like you guys are so good about organizing it, and I was the bad person. Like I did the thumbnails at least in the story.
No, hey, I'm so glad you do the thumbnails because I hate the thumbnails.
I have a graphics background and I hate the thumbnails.
Right?
I hate creating things. Although I created that new opening today, I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
I do not mind updating the PowerPoint, like doing this is who's hosting whatever. I don't care about that because I enjoy doing that. I think we all do things that we kind of enjoy.
Yeah, like I manage the assets folder. I create the Brandon look. I enjoy that.
And I like making the promo reels too.
I like my secret hashtag reel.
Yeah.
My weekly secret hashtag. I love that.
And when I do, I don't mind doing a reel or two, but you guys do them better. But
no, you bring the funny. You're in like in the kitchen or dressed up as a cat. Yours is great.
I try, but thank you. Well, either way.
And I was going to say, I appreciate everybody growing with us and enjoying us as we, again, 11 weeks. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
I really appreciate people joining every week to come watch,
talk,
chat, participate. It's phenomenal and I love it. And so thank you everyone that joins. It means a lot.
It does. It's just a lot of fun. Again, it's like Cheers. Like every Wednesday, we got some familiar faces and some new faces, and we welcome all of you.
Absolutely.
So each week we'll be reviewing the Toy Pick Community Top 10. Not only will we be celebrating all the photos in the top 10, but we'll also get to know the people behind the camera.
We have a question from the audience.
Oh, put it in. Let's see. Who does the voice?
Toy Daddies, TPC and Toy Daddies.
I think we clicked on it twice at the same time.
I got it. I'm the man in the chair.
Yeah. The gentleman's voice that you hear every week is Yimbo's. Yimbo's voice is the intro song and also every real song now too.
I still sing it brand new for each time. Like this one that got posted today, I sang that yesterday. I'm trying to do a little.
Hold on. Let me just
admit I auto-tune him a little bit for the intro.
Can we just take 1 minute? Hold on.
TPC and Toy Daddies. TPC and Toy Daddies.
Welcome to the Toy Pick Community Top 10, brought to you by the Toy Daddies.
That's like gold.
Gold. I might remix it again.
It's so good. So I just realized I edited the script wrong, so I'll just read this part. But we get to know the people behind the camera by asking them 3 different questions. 1, what was your favorite toy growing up? 2, what's the story behind your picture? And 3, what is making you happy in the toy community right now? So these are 3 solid questions that we ask all of our top 10 photographers for each week, and we get to know them. And Yimbo and No Chewing, we've talked about this before. It's a global phenomenon, and we get to meet so many different people. When I send those questions out, I get really excited because I don't know where they're from. Sometimes I do, but because it says it. But it's really exciting, and sometimes we might have a language barrier, so we have to translate. And it's excellent. I just love it so much.
My favorite one from the past few weeks was getting the answers from Olivier Mortimer. He's the one that does the Disney photos in the woods behind his house, and he
J.R. Bonga?
No, J.R. Bongo is also a favorite too.
Yeah.
This is a different one.
Oh, okay.
And so Olivier is over in France, and he provided these amazing answers. This week, I'm excited to talk about speaking with Jason Yang, Work More or Less. I got to message him, and he gave some excellent answers as well.
I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. How about you, Yimbo? Can you wait?
Well, I'm the one that's sitting here feeling very guilty and remorseful for having sent out my questions today. So, I feel like the naughty student that is turning in his homework late. So thank you to everybody that got back to me, because that was on me. I rushed the timetable. I apologize.
What a great transition. What a great transition.
Yeah, because mine are up first.
What a great transition, everyone. So let me just get into. Do we want to start?
Yeah.
Well, I also want to thank Storybook Heroes, my man Jace, for for loving on my singing.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
And Cosmic Figs is in the house. What's going on?
Oh, what's up, Cosmic Figs?
So yes, let's fire things up. I'm down. I'm ready.
All right, sounds awesome. Well, I can't wait to pull this up because it's gonna be a lot of fun. Slideshow. Here we go. You guys can see it, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, good.
Number 10.
I still love the robot voice.
Yeah.
And if anyone's wondering, that is my voice as a robot.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
didn't
record
realize
and
that.
then I mod it out.
How do you do all this?
No showing out that time. So this is Apollon toy art. So Apollon_toy_art. I'm gonna jump right out and apologize again, because this is definitely a time difference. So I am taking full responsibility for not having answers. So we're gonna get to love just on this picture, but again, I apologize. I forget which.
It's okay, Yimbo.
Switzerland, based in Switzerland. So there is a time difference, but this is this perfect opportunity to throw out that if we ever get answers after our live stream, after we record, then we will absolutely post and comment, on your Toy Pick community feature. So this way people will still get to know you, and I'm happy to do the honors and all that stuff. So sorry again, Apollon, but let's get to this artwork. Gentlemen, would you like to kick things off?
Well,
Go ahead.
Goku, Super Saiyan 4. What I correct me if I'm wrong, people. One of the lesser popular Super Saiyan forms, I would say. But this figure was hot when it came out. Everyone wanted it. And I would say I can see why. What an amazing photo in terms of just creating the action and then adding the effects in the end with the pink lightning. And I don't know, something about it just looks so epic and cinematic.
It's incredibly crisp on the face.
Yes, that's it.
Like it's one of those shots that came out exceptionally, like in focus, crisp, captured it. The effects definitely help quite a bit. I wasn't familiar with this character. I thought it looked cool. So this particular figure, this is an official one, not one say through like a 5K.
Wait, say that again. This isn't a
Figure would have been released through like a Bandai versus say like 5K toys.
There is a 5K one too.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which one this is, whether it's the Bandai or the third party one. But yeah,
I'm always looking at Dragon Ball Z figures, and I'm not a fan of like I have no idea about the lore. I can identify the lead character, but most of the toys I see are very tempting because the articulation and the design is incredible.
Especially when they're in Target and it's like a $35 figure arts. Like, that's why I have
if you put it next to like the He toys, like why is that a temptation right there?
I know. I actually just passed on like the regular Goku. That's the only one I wanted, and I have the red sun and I have the blue Saiyan hair. because that was
that's
the
a good one.
So at least I have that one. But yeah, like I just wanted the one regular stock Goku, but I can understand why everybody's super into these toys. And when you see pictures like this, I mean, I was like staring at the facial expressions, like you were saying, like just like the shadowing on it too, that really enhances it. Great use of the hand, swapping the hands out. So that's a great pose there. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I just don't know Dragon Ball, but that's okay because we're here to talk about the photography.
That's funny. I feel like it's for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm the Dragon Ball expert in the room, and I'm really not. But I watched Dragon Ball, and then I watched Dragon Ball Z, and I probably not anything after that, but it doesn't get any deeper than that. But
fair.
I enjoyed it.
I feel like Dragon Ball and Pokemon are two franchises that I just, I didn't gravitate toward right away, and then 20 years of stories, it's so much to try to even catch up on.
Yeah, or
do
you could just binge on it.
just binge on it. That would be the newest show. No chewing binges on.
It's just
dot
20 hours of no chewing watching Dragon Ball Z.
It's my reaction on the hour.
That's awesome. If you send your Apollon toy art, if you send in your answers, we'll get to review them and celebrate them. But great photo. Love it.
Yeah. And congratulations again, coming in the top, the 10th spot, cracking the top 10. Really well done. Excellent work. So congratulations. And again, I apologize.
Number 9.
Oh, this shot. I love that this cracked the top 10. Because this was from No Joe. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say this shot was last week's secret hashtag feature.
It was.
I love
it. It made the top 10. That's the first time that's happened in the, I guess we've only been doing secret hashtags for 3 weeks, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
I just like to point out that I nominated this photo.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But you didn't get any of the credit because they said no chewing on the copy.
Well, yeah, you made the reel. But this is a fantastic photo. I love the scale of it. It's so simple, right? Mm-hmm. This is like kind of like the opposite of what we say, like in terms of the details in the background and whatnot. This is simple, and I love it so much. It's Ant-Man, it's Wasp. They're really small, and there's a large Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Fantastic.
This reminds me of like I think they did something similar for like Ant-Man's first like movie posters. I think I remember seeing something similar like this, but this is in toy form, and it's that big statement. It's simple, but it's not easy because this is detailed on Thor's hammer. You can definitely identify that that's Ant-Man. That's definitely the Wasp, and having it in that scale is probably fairly hard to capture.
Chris, would you like to know 2 new photography terms? Well, they're not new, but they might be new. They might be new to you.
Photography tips.
Should I know them right now to be?
No. Well, I would you like to hear, and then maybe.
Oh yeah.
You already know them, but
yeah. I mean, I told you, Sergeant Peppering, Dutch tilt, all that.
Well,
ABW.
Yeah, always be wet, right?
I forgot about that one.
For this, I would say that the 2 terms that jumped out to me in my mind when I saw this was high key photography, because we know low key is when it's darkened around the subject. So high key is the opposite of that. So it's high key with the white. And then that creates negative space. So negative space to bring the focal point to exactly what you're looking at. So it's like when there's one solid color or, a splash of one solid type. But yeah, that's called negative space, Chris. I don't know if you knew that.
Negative. So it's creating negative space.
Yep.
Wait. So
low key or high key photography? Yeah. Any of that style. Like if you go low key, we've seen like I've tried that myself. Like when it's really dark around a figure.
Got it.
That blackness is also negative space.
Okay. So it doesn't have to be white. That was my question.
Correct. Yeah.
And not a bird. Yes, we know. Pepper's ghost.
It's Sergeant Pepper's
But
ghost.
I love saying Sergeant Pepper. Sergeant Peppering. It sounds so silly.
Sergeant Pepper's ghost. That will be the newest T-shirt by Toy Pick Community.
But thank you.
So I also wanted to ask guys, because this looks like maybe a Legends hammer. And
Yeah,
then would that
what do
be
you-
the little Ant-Man? Because that looks like the way that I have one of those little tiny Ant-Man figures
Okay.
that came with. I had the Ant-Man Yellow Jacket 2-pack. So I have the little Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket, and that looks like that pose. I'm just curious how small this was shot in toy form. You know,
You're right. I think that is Ant-Man, but I don't remember a Wasp. Them making a Wasp in that size, did they?
I think they did in one of the solo, maybe from like the Ant-Man and Wasp, the second movie. They think that they gave her a miniature version. I don't know. I'm just like I'm blown away by it because I love.
It's a beautiful shot.
I love the concept.
It's so good, and there's so much story behind it that only the photographer would know.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they. Oh,
Is this one of the ones?
Yes.
That was a daring move to segue into that for you.
I had 2 of 3. I did get 2 of 3 responses. So again,
there you go.
I wanted to thank. So this is our number 9 spot.
You're batting the D score. We're good.
Yeah.
I did assume that he or they shrunk the figure, like took those pictures separately and shrunk it.
That could be too, but I'm telling you that the Ant-Man, I wish I can go grab it right now, but looks in that stance. That's the only thing that like made me think it, because of that specific way that this little miniature is posed.
Can I just ask you? Okay, negative space. What was the other term?
High key
photography. And I'm typing these up in my notes.
Is this the Ant-Man you're looking for?
Ooh, it's not. But which one is that?
This is the one that came in a matchbook. A matchbox.
And that came in. Where did that come from?
This is from a. They were giving these away at San Diego Comic-Con 2013 or 2014.
Wow. Okay, were you there?
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
It was the only San Diego Comic-Con I went to, and it was dope.
Yeah,
That's
it
cool.
was awesome.
That's awesome.
So we do have answers, and Manos_Photographicos. So I'm sorry for butchering the name. So it's Abdiel. Abdiel. Does that sound about right? Abdiel. So I apologize. I didn't get to ask because this was during as I'm panicking that I didn't send my answers, then also doing my fatherly and husbandly duties. That sounded gross. No, just get doing bedtime, making sure the house is getting cleaned up, etc. Okay.
Well, this is a clean show, this is roll forward.
We are the cardigan wearers of the toy community. We know. All right, so here we go. Answers. So, favorite toy growing up. So, my favorite toy was the superposable Spider-Man from Toy Biz. All of those Spidey.
That's a good one. That's a will.
That's iconic.
That's a deep,
that was
deep
the
cut.
first one that did that type of posability.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Seriously, mind-blowing. What is the story behind your photo? So the story behind the photo is that it is a discarded photo from a dynamic in a group called Latam Toy Photos, where only photos with a white background were worth. And from there, the idea of using Mjolnir arose so that was a plus. And I decided to use Ant-Man and Wasp to make like a movie poster type shot.
Oh, okay.
So it sounded like it came from Latam Toy Photos, had like, one of their challenge ideas put out with a white background. And that's what gave them the inspiration. So fantastic. And here we go. What makes you happy in the toy community right now is the support there is, and also that there is always someone who gives you constructive criticisms without the desire to throw hate. It's so true. And we said every time, we love hearing these answers because it's similar sentiments shared, and that's a good thing for humanity. like we're all saying like a same type of stuff. So that's good. I like that. So congratulations, Manos Photographicos, on your number 9th spot. Getting the feature, doing the finding the secret hashtag, just all around congratulations. And we're so happy we get to enjoy this photo again.
So good.
And as we moved on, but it's okay. Rad Toyologist has a funny thing. This is high key as opposed to low key. I like that. Hey, I'm hosting. I get to pause wherever I want.
Yeah, I know. You're good, man.
No, that was a perfect Toy Daddy's joke.
Yep.
No,
Coming at number 8.
I love this. This was a picture that I technically nominated, but now there's a little backstory behind it. So, number 1, first of all, congratulations to Fear of Bats for coming in 8th place with this shot. Loved it. The reason it caught my eye and that I was able to nominate this photo is because Machu Toy had sent it in our group chat when we were going to be appearing on Between Two Sentinels as like, oh, look, the bros hanging out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm like, that's an amazing shot. I love just like the smiles. It tickled my, it spoke to me. And I immediately sent that over to the Toy Pick community as a nomination. So I love that it's now here. Because again, like it's not an overly complicated shot, but having the 4 rogues there and these facial, now they've been tweaked, right? Is this like a face app type of?
Yeah,
situation?
I think it's a face app thing that I believe Coxcreed has used in the past. But yeah,
I know in Photoshop there is an add-on or an component of it that you can turn up the smile.
That's true. I remember seeing Sir Dork do a tutorial on that one.
That's right.
Yeah,
I really like how it turned out on Rhino and Vulture.
I feel like the Green Goblin already had that face.
Yeah, exactly.
The Rhino might be my favorite.
Yeah, it's really good.
No way!
Really
Look at
good.
the Vulture. He's a happy
Vulture's
gentleman.
It's up
Come
there.
on.
You know what? If you just look at Rhino and Vulture, it could be a movie poster for
Yes.
grumpy old men.
Like Step Brothers
Like,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
That's the Spider-Man movie I want to see. Those two on a road trip together.
Yes.
They're not trying to do anything. They just want to go to like Florida.
I'm sorry. I keep looking at the Rad Toyologist, the high key as opposed to low key, and it cracks me up every single time.
I think that's gonna be the thing. Low-key photography. That's good. Put that right next to Sgt. Pepper's Ghost.
I just yeah.
Coming soon, toy photography tips from the Toy Daddies. It's gonna be a book. We're just gonna collect them all.
I put them in my notes so far, so just letting you know.
There you go.
Yeah, I do love this photo too. I mean, obviously, they picked some of the best looking legends in Spider-Man's rogues. Like, I love that Green Goblin. That's one of my favorite Green Goblins for Marvel Legends. The Electro is always great. The Vulture and Rhino, those are fantastic figures as well.
Mm-hmm. This is
Absolutely
awesome. It's so good. So we did get answers from Fear of Bats. So this is
you did a great job, man. You got 2 out of 3. That's fine.
I didn't get all 4 of mine.
But but like I said, I appreciate the people that got back to me because I gave them a hard I'm sorry, we're going live in like 3.5 hours. I'm the worst.
No,
we're going live in 30 seconds. Please just write anything.
Yeah. And again, because of this whole thing, I didn't get to ask for a phonetic spell or pronunciation of their name. So it is Avicenna. So Avicenna. And again, if I'm butchering it, I apologize. I am doing my best. But Avicenna. So Fear of Bats did give us their answers. So here we go. Favorite toy growing up: Kenner, Batman the Animated Series, and Toy Biz Spider-Man Animated Series. Both excellent toy lines, near and dear to my heart. Like, I still have my originals. I love them. 2, what's the story behind your picture? Here we go. Just a fun recreation of me and the boys meme. So good. It's so good. And then what's making you happy, the toy community right now? And it's the awesome people in it that keep inspiring. So fantastic. Awesome, Fear of Bats. Thank you for your answers. Thank you for your awesome artwork, giving us a smile for multiple days now. Every time I see it, it puts a smile on my face. Really awesome.
So one thing before we move on, one thing about this picture that I've really noticed, we have high key, we have low key. The medium key that they use in this photo is fantastic. Wouldn't you agree, guys? The medium key,
the triple key,
the medium key, because it's not high, it's not white, it's not and it's not low key. It's not black. They use like something in the middle, right?
Yeah,
Medium key.
Sure.
Mid-key.
The tenor key, the baritone key.
I love playing this character, guys. I'm just gonna keep doing it.
We got some more people in the chat. Just want to take a minute to say hello. Big Troy's Collectibles, what's up? As well as Frank Zax Galliard. What's up?
Sorry, not a bird. Middle key. That's right. I do like medium key though. Shall we move on?
Moving
Shall
on
we
to
move
number
on?
7.
Number 7, my boy Alex, aka Zombie Clown. Wow. Can we all say, like, I feel like in the past couple weeks, people that we've talked to have always said, you know what, who's like some of my favorite photographers, Zombie Clown always pops up. I know he was influenced by you. He influenced you on some of your photography no showing. I know Danny, Toy Addict 17 loves him. I love him. He does great portrait shots. He does a fantastic job with his lighting. And man, this Hellboy is great. He was looking for a Mezco Hellboy. He found it. But not only that, that is an alternate head sculpt that he painted.
Oh, did he?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Isn't that fantastic?
That's awesome. I mean, it's an awesome shot. I nominated this one.
Yeah, you did.
It's beautiful. And yeah, I agree. Like his photography has always stood out to me. Especially when you see his behind the scenes reels.
Yes.
It's all on his coffee table.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't like create like a background or anything.
No.
It's just he finds the close enough angle where it doesn't look like a living room.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. Oh, sorry. That was the OG head sculpt, but he does have some painted ones. Oh, that was the OG stuff? All right, well, whatever.
Oh, well, Toy Father's a liar.
He did paint some that look really good.
But this is a fantastic shot. All of Alex's shots are beautiful.
Yeah, this is a great shot. Look at all that. Hold on. Let me pull up my notes. Look at all of that low key.
Yeah, I guess that can play. That'll play a little bit there.
You got it. You got it. It's low key with an eye. We're good. We're good.
Look at all of it. Look at all the low key.
I love that
Look at all the low
shadowing.
keys.
The shadowing on Hellboy's like half of his face, man. That's
or shadowing. Yes.
well, just in general. I'm just saying it's a beautiful shot.
It is.
No, it's a great shot. Love it. Oh, so in terms of his answers, yes, he got back to me. What was his favorite toy growing up? Well, his favorite toy is the White Falcon Zord. Big Power Rangers fan here.
Ooh, nice.
Pretty awesome. The White Falcon Zord was great. Great toy. What's the story behind your picture? For the Hellboy photo, I was using window light, and I really like how the eye looked in the shot and how the shadows gave some detail to his face. Absolutely. Yimbo was a big fan too.
It's true.
What is making you happy in the toy community right now? As for the community, I just enjoy talking with a lot of artists and seeing their passions come to life within the art. That is true. And it's great. It's kind of like, sometimes your personality comes out of that. Like Yimbo, you like to have fun with your shots, crazy action shots that are just fun. No chewing. You do a great job at just doing the technical aspects of photography that I love, and it kind of shows your personality of like looking at the details.
Thank you. I never thought about it that way, but yeah, I guess that works.
All right. Should we move on?
Yes, but
great job, Zombie Clown Photography number 7. Awesome shot.
Fantastic, but the next slide will not be number 6.
Oh. Wow.
We got a new segment. We are going to do a weekly 52 checkup. For those that are unaware, the three of us, as well as a few other toy photographers out in our circles, are challenging, or we're challenging ourselves to try to not exactly limit our purchases, but be more thoughtful and accountable for our purchases this year. So we have some rules. They vary amongst person to person. But the notion behind it is that within this year, trying to limit yourself to 52 purchases or figures, depending on the person. And so this week, we're in week 6, and this is where we are right now within our 52. Yimbo,
And we should say that there, again, some other speculations. You can sell figures and get back a figure.
Oh yeah, there's certain rules. You can sell figures and you're credited 1 slot back. You can give away 2 figures and get 1 slot back.
Mm-hmm.
You can cancel stuff,
but it is good. Like I told you guys,
it has to be within the same year. But
I will say, and this is something, like, because at this point, I know I made the joke a couple weeks ago, but now it's like a thing that I want to keep saying because I just love it. Like, I consider all of us like not toy influencers, but joy influencers. I know that sounds so corny, but we are the toy daddies, and whatever, it works. So it's true that, like,
whatever.
I know. Rather than trying to, like, in this space, it's really nice that we're not trying to create FOMO. We're trying to kill it. We're trying to celebrate creativity and using what we have, as opposed to just consuming more. Like I like that. This was a great check. Like, for instance, today, I really wanted that vapor. I had it all the way to, like, I had to check off and hit submit, like I was right there. And I love my vapor. And I do think that if you were a person who skipped the previous 2 releases, that it's a real, like, it's the 1912 thing is weird, but it's still like I'm not gonna lie, that whole thing is zany. But like,
it's Prohibition vapor.
It still works, and it could still work in a modern time. And I love the Irish knit sweater, and I really want, like there were aspects of it that I really enjoyed. So I think if it's your first vapor, even a second, like, I thought about getting him as like a brother, but when I looked at my spreadsheet and I added the recent purchases, it went, okay, this is one that I don't need right now. Like, I still have my vapor, and I need to dust him off because I haven't, given him some love lately. And that's it. So then it was a healthy thing. It's been a very healthy, accountability check, which I think is a good thing.
No, I agree with you.
healthy.
I think that was a good pass. I passed on him too. I have the burner, I have the regular vapor, and I think for your shots, Yimbo, that new vapor would be kind of hard to integrate some of those, like, into some of your photos.
It would have just been to have a brother, like Vapor and his brother, but like, really, I have to shoot Vapor more to even just, get back into the swing of using him. Like, I keep getting these other toys that I want to shoot and play with. So, like, it's just like, it wasn't going to be for me right now. You know what I mean? Like, that's just.
I will voice the those that did purchase Prohibition vapor today, that if you love it, all good.
Oh, I'm not hating on it. That's what
good.
I'm saying. I was about to hit, like, it just didn't make sense for me in this moment because I'm actually, for the first time in, we've been doing this, toy stuff for a couple of years now, right? Like I'm saying, like, the being like toy personality guys and everything, like, this is a good check on not buying anything, or not buying everything, which I know I say I do, but I do.
Because honestly, when we look at these numbers and we're on week 6 and we're at 13, 13, and 14, yes, I am leading this one. I'm winning.
No. I would.
We're outpacing the weeks.
Can I correct that? I'm at 11.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. You can correct it.
And I will tell everyone,
like, I'm at 11.
Only because he's counting the Ninja Turtles as one purchase. That's 4 figures.
So your goal is the number of plastic. My goal is purchases. Like, I want to make sure that I'm responsible for my purchases.
That's fair.
This is what this goal is all about, everyone. It's about responsibility. We're toy daddies. We're responsible for human beings.
Nothing says fun like responsibility.
Yes. So that's why, for me, it's about purchases.
Well, I will tell everyone that so since January 1st, this whole 52 pace was going to get blown out of the water, because technically it's, once my pile of loot ships and arrives, because I'm counting those 6 figures that are in that box, It's 24. So I've sold 11 to bring my total down. So that's how I'm doing it. Where
Hey,
I'm trying to,
I respect the hustle, man.
yeah, trying, dude. That's
Hey,
Selling a figure is pain in the butt.
it
you
really
sold
are, man.
11 figures this year. That is effort.
Yeah.
You know what I did? I just shipped 2 figures to No Shoe and counted it down.
And I love him. He's
Do
great.
you like it? I'm glad
Yeah.
you like it. The little gloves.
The
I
little
got to
gloves.
heat him up though. He's very,
Yeah, he's stiff.
but I do like it a lot.
I will shout out another.
Oh, do we lose Jimbo?
Oh no, he was gonna shout out about how handsome I am. I'm just kidding.
I think he was.
Ultimately, so update from my number 14 and your number 11. It was the McFarlane Robin. That was the most recent figure that we added to the list.
Hold on, did I add that one? Sorry.
And next week, when the McFarlane Dark Knight wave drops, that's probably gonna be another 4. And that build a figure does not count. That's a freebie.
Yeah, it is. I'm at 12. I didn't count the Robin.
Okay, not bad. We're approximately in the same ballpark. While Yimbo makes his way back to the show, should we move on to number 6?
Yeah, we should.
All right.
Number 6.
Majin Turtles. Excellent
Awesome
photo.
shot.
It's awesome.
It's
The depth.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And what's that called, Chris?
The Boca, 2 C's.
And it's in the back?
In the back and the high key.
High key, low key?
No low key. It's all high.
All high. Super high key.
The people come here to really see how we analyze these photos on a professional level. So
yes, people come to learn. Clearly.
What a clean shot. Boca in the back. High key in the back.
High key in the front.
High key is white, right?
High key in the heart.
High key. What are we talking about?
I don't know, but this is an awesome shot. The last Ronin standing there with a nice smooth background. It's an excellent shot.
It is a great shot. I do like it. Did they grayscale this? I can't tell. It looks like they did.
I think they did. Only because I feel like the color would have came off on Michelangelo's skin.
Yeah. There's like it's very subtle. Like the color is very subtle, but it's a great photo. I love it. And I'm assuming this was an outdoor shot. I haven't read the answers yet, and I don't know if he says it, but it's such a great shot. I love the just how we're looking up in that angle, that little Dutch tilt right there. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. We should make this a game. Every time you use one, we take a drink.
You in the comments, or you in the crowd, if you guys want to do that, you can do it. I'll make it worth your while.
We'll make a bingo board.
Well, Majin Toys got back to me. Majin Turtles, sorry. And they were saying, what was your favorite toy growing up? My favorite toy growing up was probably the Irwin Dragon Ball figures. My buddy and I used to have pretty epic battles with those guys. Makes sense. Majin Turtles. Majin Buu is a Dragon Ball Z figure. Character, so I figured he was a Dragon Ball Z fan. What's the story behind your picture? The story behind my picture. Well, I'd like to think it's Mikey on his travels post-death of his family, collecting his thoughts while peering over a valley before what he thinks will be his final battle. Let me look back at that. Yes, he nailed that.
Yeah, I could see this.
What is making you happy in the toy community right now? Just love taking pictures of toys. I do not do this nearly as much as I used to, but in the past, it felt more forced out of a necessity as to where now I just shoot when I can or feel like it. I can totally relate to that.
Totally relate to that. Welcome back. Gimbo reviews everything.
Gimbo had to
Welcome
go
to the show.
Like live internet television.
Was it internet?
No, it was just my computer just went buzz, and just turned to black. So part of my 52 challenge is also I should probably start making my toy budget to enhance my streaming capabilities.
Got it.
Yes.
Potentially.
Well, not a bird. He's already on it.
I knew he was a fan.
So Majin Toys, thank you so much. Yimba, what do you think about this picture from Majin Toys? This photography. You can comment on the high key. You can comment on the book in the back. You can comment on the Dutch tilt.
And then you just took all of them. You took all of the jokes that I was just formulating in my brain.
I can just say you can comment on them.
This is awesome. I love all of the things about everything you just mentioned, because everything, it gives it an ethereal look, like where they added the blur to, because unless it's just done through the camera, unless it was, in some post, but it gives it a really nice ethereal look to it. And I love this is a perfect tilt, perfect use of the Dutch angle, the Dutch tilt, whatever,
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's just kind of funny that we talked all about these terms, but really just combining all of them to make this fantastic photo.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it was created for you, Chris, to be like,
it really was.
This is your summary
for
week
this
11.
All right. Congratulations, Majin Turtles, on number 6. Great photo.
Number 5.
I love this name, Mr. Top Secret.
That's great.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
It's good, right?
That's awesome.
I'm
good.
glad you did it, because if it was me, I'd be Mr. Top Sky Reed.
No, that's how I read it. I'm like Top Sky Reed.
Top Secret plays so much nice.
That's
fantastic.
fantastic.
It does. It's really good, right? I like it a lot. What a fantastic photo. I feel like this is really this is kind of like up your alley, no chewing. This like epic I don't want to say Disney, but Toy Story kind of photo. It reminds me of J.R. Bonga a little bit in terms of what he does.
Yeah,
but I
with
love
the lighting and the trees, definitely.
Yeah, the trees and the lighting, absolutely.
You got a little bit of that atmosphere at the bottom.
Oh, I didn't even. Yes, so good.
So
I mean, this is what we talked about, like just the details that go into the photo, and this ensemble picture again is something that I find very difficult to shoot. This is so. I really do think it's fantastic.
Yeah, and the position of Socks the cat on there, great job.
Yeah,
I mean, all these different subjects in motion is very difficult to composite together, and Mr. Top Secret did a great job compiling it all.
That's awesome. That's so good, and that's that. So, like, the one thing that is a figure arts buzz, right? I'm thinking,
yeah,
that's what it looks like, right? And then the socks, because all of those like movie line things, like in the 6-inch, the Alpha class, scaled perfectly with that figure arts buzz. So I'm assuming that socks came from that, like one of those other sets.
Yeah, I got 2 of those socks upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, you do? You?
Well, not me. It doesn't count toward my 52, but my kids have it.
Oh, mini toys don't count.
If it comes in a ball, it's a freebie.
Right. But no, this is spectacular. I love it. Like the posing is spot on, perfect. And it's you feel the presence, like you could see it, but you also feel Buzz's urgency of getting away. Just it's fantastic. Excellent work.
What I really like about this figure, guys, this photo is the illusion of the Dutch tilt.
Oh,
right? Am I right though? You think
Toy Father in the house?
I'm not joking. I just thought that was really funny that I said that. But I'm not joking. There's no Dutch tilt, but it looks like he's like, because of the way the figure is positioned.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. And it definitely gives that same sense that the Dutch tilt is supposed to give you on that intensity, the unease.
Mm-hmm.
The TPC top 10, we are experts on analyzing the Dutch tilt.
It is a very good technique, especially with toy photography.
Yes.
It's a very easy thing to instantly enhance your photos.
Well, he did write back to me. He wrote, "Hi, how are you? Wow, this is such an honor. Thank you for this. It's my pleasure to be a part of it. And here are my answers to those questions. What was your favorite toy growing up? My favorite toy. It was a lot, actually. Action toy, monster toy, kitten bash toy. I hope this answered the question. It did. What's the story behind your picture? I based my picture on Predator's 2010 movie where the Predators abducted some random people to fight with. So in my picture, they abducted Buzz and Socks. Whoa, okay.
All right,
That's
I
awesome.
like that. That's
Yeah.
I'd watch that movie. I didn't watch that actual movie in 2010. I'll watch this one.
Is that the one with Topher Grace is in it? Is that the one he's talking about?
I don't know.
No one knows. What is making you happy in the toy community right now? Well, I meet lots of people with the same idea in collecting, even though I never meet them personally, but it feels like we're long lost friends. We respect each other and we share ideas, and that's what makes me happy in this community. That is so true, right?
Absolutely, really true. I mean, look at the three of us.
Yeah,
We
totally.
respect each other's collecting habits. We may, poke a little fun, but we respect each other's collecting habits.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, come on.
I mean, come on. I mean,
I like, hey, Dutch Tilt guy here.
I have a Minton box, Ant-Man, and a Matchbox that I keep near my desk.
Yeah,
That's
it
just silly.
doesn't count to the 52.
No, especially since it was 10 years ago. It's still there.
It was free.
I think I paid.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I
Really?
think it was like $5.
Oh, that's not bad. I tried $55. Well, that was Mr. Top Secret. Thank you so much. Top 5 amazing photo. Can I move forward?
Let's say hi to a couple people that joined the chat. We got Clintastic 4 in the house. What is up?
Fantastic 4 amazing photos.
Just posted this amazing Iceman shot, and then gracious enough to put the behind the scenes as well. So people,
that's
go
awesome.
Check that photo out. And then we also got Pablo Lopez, Toy Box Photography in the house.
Hey, Pablo. Clintastic 4. I gotta check that out. All right. Well, let's move forward. Number 5, Mr. Top Secret. Amazing photo.
Number 4. This one's. Did it freeze?
No, did it?
Oh, no, it must have been on my end. So it's Cats vs. Toys. I feel like we featured Cats vs. Toys before, or at least talked about this.
We've talked about it.
Awesome.
He is
the fact
is
that
awesome.
They set up a living, moving, breathing, you never know what the cat's gonna do, but they set it up around toys, and they're able to capture shots like this. Is just beyond me that it's even in focus.
This is a fantastic shot that I nominated. It was so good, guys. I love Cats vs. Toys. I don't know. It's just the humor in this. He didn't write this in the caption, but all I can think about was "Don't cross the streams."
I thought that too. Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh man, it just all of it. Is that a?
That looks like the extreme set.
The Extreme Set Mansion, and it looks like Mezco, right? Mezco.
Are those the Mezco ones?
Ghostbusters?
Yeah, I think those are Mezco ones.
Oh man,
so good, right?
Those are expensive toys to keep near your cat.
True. I don't know. Well, I mean, he may have like photoshopped it in too, but
I think we've seen behind the scenes where the cat's there.
Yeah, no, he has said he came on to Toy Talk one time in our chat, and we were commenting or somewhere, and he was saying, sometimes I'll include the cat and then just take a million pictures, and then choose the right one.
Yeah, but still very impressive because that's not an easy setup.
It's so good.
Capture.
Don't cross the streams. Were there any answers from Cats vs. Toys?
Unfortunately, no. No
bummer.
response, but that's okay. If Cats vs. Toys sees this later on, and cares to respond, we will happily add it to the post.
What up, Black Drone 93? It's EG Figure Shots here.
Hey, what's up?
Awesome photo for number 4, cats versus toys. Hey, what about that chair? I thought that was really subtle.
Oh, that is a nice little detail.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I want a chair like that for my figures.
Doesn't count towards your 52. I highly recommend that you do so. We'll go on a toy hunt. We'll go to Hobby Lobby together.
Yes, I love that. All right, let's move on. Secret hashtag.
Yes, it's the secret hashtag time. These are 3 photos selected by our guest from last week. Trevor, 1/6 shooter, selected 2 photos and picked a third one as an honorable mention. We might be carrying 3 going forward for each week as well.
Why don't we just each pick one going forward?
I think, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
If we don't have a guest.
If we don't have a guest. If we have a guest, they can pick.
Yeah. Let them do the work.
So the first one is L Brick 0 with this incredibly adorable, simple but not easy, up close photo of 2 Lego spacemen. And 1 spaceman and 1 space baby.
It's fantastic.
So good. It's
I
adorable.
love that low key.
I don't know if that's the baby's name.
Yimbo, I do it because
low key.
I know.
I
Negative
say
space. This is more negative space, Chris.
I say that I say it and then I look for Yimbo's reaction.
Yes. This is a safe space, so negative space will not be accepted. It's a great shot. It's really a great shot.
I love it. Yeah, it's a great shot.
Second up is Rad Toyologist, which I think wasn't Rad Toyologist on last week.
He was on one of the weeks, but yes, he was.
Yes, and Rad Toyologist is also in the chat with this. This shot is spectacular. The fact that people that have an actual kitchen setup for a Dio, I love that. I think that might be one of my goals for this year.
I have that one.
You have a kitchen?
Yeah.
You never use it.
I used it a while ago. It's hard. So it's like 2 corners that you put together and you have to get in really tight.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a great kitchen.
This is a great shot of Popeye. I don't know how Rad Toyologist did the arm, but it's
is
really
that an Atticus Doom?
That's an Atticus, yeah. So I'm guessing he popped the arm off, to
pop and swap.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the Mezco Popeye, so yeah.
That awesome. And Popeye is also a Holden mutagen. So
I know.
It's a really
so
creative, crisp
shot. Tells the story right there. It's fantastic.
And for the photo itself has this lovely rim light on the heads. So one of the things, I don't know the term for it, but it's more cinematic to have more of a shadowy feature going down the middle of your face and the light bouncing off the sides. So less light is more cinematic.
We should make up a term.
I should look up the actual term. And then
there's probably a real term.
And then we'll butcher it to the way we do it.
I'm going to call it the sun ring. Look at that sun ring, guys.
The sun ring?
Excellent use of the sun ring. Red Toyologist says that was the first time he used his kitchen.
Well, nice job.
And last but not least, we have Tammy the Scorpio with this really incredible shot. I'm not familiar with this character though.
I thought you were talking. Okay, I didn't know we were still on the Rad Toyologist. I thought the ring around there. That's what I was calling as the sun ring.
Oh, I was talking about Popeye's face.
Got it.
That's why I laughed at the sun ring. I was like, you're not. That name's not gonna stick.
Move on.
But Tammy the Scorpio. This photo is incredible as well. I don't know this character. Do you guys know this figure?
I do not.
I don't. If anyone in the
Tammy the Scorpio
Tammy's
is
here.
in the chat.
Oh, nice.
Aoreo Leo.
Is this? I have to assume it's an anime character, or maybe not. Oh, Red Toyologist says yes. Atticus Doom's tentacle doesn't pop an arm. Had to use a stand and sticky tack. Oh, great.
So it's I guess it's from the show. Oh, whoops, sorry. Saint Seiya.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
What is that? Do you know that show? I don't know that show.
I do not.
I do not. I did check out Taming the Scorpio's page, and there are a lot of these figures, and looks great.
Yeah, no, that's a real. I love the details. It looks, the colors on it really pop. They
Yeah,
really chose the
absolutely.
right background for this figure.
And then the addition of the sun ring, obviously.
The sun ring, of course.
Yes, Jimbo.
I like how you went
I-
there so low,
I-
Tony.
Jimbo, I taught you something.
I feel like if you could throw something at Chris right now, like a crushed like paper ball, as you said that. I could
Sun
feel
ring,
that.
guys.
New wood crates.
I want top 10, all the pictures with sun rings. Come
Sun
on.
rings going
I
forward.
think we can do it.
Well, congratulations on the features. Elbrick Zero, Ratatouilleologist, and Tammy the Scorpio. People, please go check out their pages. They have loads and loads of awesome other photos just like this.
And we got Jason Yang joining us.
Hey, what's up?
Right.
Great job. Let's move to the next slide.
In the next slide,
Yes.
we are going to be discussing the new hashtag for this week. It is TPC hashtag TPC _ABW. But those that want to know what that is, go watch last week's show. It stands for I don't know. I can't even say that with a straight face.
What is it?
That's the hashtag.
No, what does it stand for? I want to know.
ABW. Always be wet.
Always be wet.
Always be wet.
There
That
it
was
is.
And
Sunty's contributions to last week's stream, joining us from Disney in the chat.
Yeah.
I was filled with magic juice and I started contributing in the chat. But if anyone would like a challenge with it, water shots would be great to see.
Yeah,
To be on theme with the hashtag.
And even though I'm not going to force anyone to do this, and I know Chris won't either,
Just be careful.
just be careful. Use a spray bottle if you're going to add. So that was Trevor's big thing. If you're going to have even just adding rain effects, at least spray down the figure. It still makes me pause, but that would be another way of using the hashtag. Tag us, tag the Toy Pick community, and we just want to make sure we see it.
My
And,
recommendation with it is to take a figure that you haven't used in a long time, maybe a simple Marvel Legends. These are perfect to get a little bit wet.
Yeah, Marvel Legends are fine to get wet.
Mhm. Soft
All,
goods, a little more hesitant about.
What is it? All but wet? Or
Always be
all
wet.
but wet.
oh, always be
Always-
wet. Sorry.
always be wet.
Always be wet.
ABC, always be closing.
All butts wet.
I don't want that to be the theme.
Yes.
All wet
TPC
butts is not gonna
underscore.
be the thing.
No, you're right. TPC _ ABW all but sweat. Number as well.
You did this, Sunty. This
Awful,
is all you know.
I decline.
All but sweat.
Toy Father's gonna pick next week's secret hashtag features as he
Oh, I
looks at
can't wait.
all pictures of wet
Sun
butts.
ring.
All wet butts with the sun ring and a hook in the back. And
And hook
touch
in the
tilt.
Yes, that's the whole. It's the whole hashtag.
All right, number 3, and luckily EG Figure Shots is in the chat right now.
Welcome.
This is a sick shot. I
So
love
good.
the Mysterio shot. It's so
Yes.
cool. Yimbo, would you like to comment on the shot first?
I mean, like right off the bat, yeah, it's like you said, having Mysterio, but having the dual Mysterios. I love a shot that, because this is something that I'm literally going through photography stuff in my, so this is all in the forefront of my brain right now. So it's like, for instance, I always teach about rule of thirds to start. I know it's just one of the many compositional methods, but it's tried and true, and it's a good way of starting out. And I always tell my students, like, what's nice about, once you understand it, then you know when to break it. So for this, using symmetry and having the symmetry in the background is always a perfect opportunity to drop your subject right in the center of a shot. So having that dual Mysterio, it really does enhance the way with the bokeh in the back. and the atmosphere aerosol and everything going on right now, you know, like whether it's practical or real mist, but it's a scene out of that movie. It's exactly what Mysterio does to Spidey, and it's awesome. It's great. You know, Spidey's shots are gonna always tickle my insides.
I'm just looking at Chris and thinking he's trying to make a comment about the rule of thirds, and he's gonna say something like,
I was
3-point shot.
No, legit. I was listening to Yimbo. I felt like he was having his 1-6 shooter moment right there, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like this is all very insightful in terms of what he's saying, applying symmetry, putting the figure in the center. I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
it's almost like I'm a teacher.
Yeah, and then
when Yimbo's toy photography tips,
and all I could think about was like, I wish you could see just words like Dutch tilt, negative space.
I know you'd be the guy from The Hangover when all the math equations are going.
Oh, the beautiful mind moment.
Yeah.
No, but the thing that I like what you said, Yimbo, is knowing the rules to break it. Photography, it's art. Everything's you push boundaries, you break rules, you try new things. So I think I like that summary.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Marvel Legends figure of Ben Reilly. I really like how he just tilts that head slightly down to give it that like fearsome look. And I love that addition of the spider sense. The way they did it, it looks perfect in terms of how his spider sense is supposed to look. And I want to know if that's actually like a Mysterio figure or like an image. I don't know if he'll say it in his photos.
Oh, to me, that looks like the recent retro Mysterio because of the mist at the bottom, because he came with those feet wrap accessories of the green mist.
Yeah, is that what you do with
that? You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's just like I have that figure.
Did you throw them away?
No, I put it in a bin, and it's been there for a year.
No, it's for the feet. It's just like the water guy, the waterman,
Hydro Man,
the waterman,
the waterman.
It's the off-brand spider person.
You know how like those lock onto his feet as like the water effects. Yeah, they lock onto his.
Speaking of water, the secret hashtag TPC_ABW all but sweat.
All but sweat.
We're gonna have some weird shots, man. A lot of weird submissions.
Remember, it doesn't have to be a challenge. It's just a hashtag. It
doesn't have to be a challenge.
Hashtag. Hey, you came up with the hashtag. I didn't. It wasn't our idea.
Fair
enough.
I'm
trying to think. Can I get him to twerk? Can I get Conan into a twerk? All right.
Well, so it is a Mysterio figure.
You wouldn't want to use that Conan, because I think that loincloth is soft goods.
No, I would not use.
So his wet butt would be anxiety inducing.
My figures do not get wet typically.
Hey, we got Trevor in the chat.
What's up, Trevor?
But just to go back, it is the Mysterio figure.
Yeah.
And Trevor, you'll be happy to know that this week's secret hashtag is TPC_ABW, or better termed by Toy Father, all but sweat.
No chewing. By no chewing.
All but sweat is.
Wait, why is it mine? Yimbo.
Was it Yimbo? Yimbo was secretly all but sweat.
All but sweat.
I mean, granted, it was a team effort, but yes.
It was a think tank.
It's a think tank. EG figure shots. Did he have any answers?
Yes. So, for the favorite toy growing up, I always loved playing with my not so articulated Superman. I remember taking that toy everywhere and simulate all kinds of battles with it. I think part of playing with my toys is what brings me here to the toy photography community. Fantastic. It's what we always say. It's okay to play with your toys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For number 2, story behind the photo. I've always loved Mysterio and how artists represent the craziness of his illusions. So I wanted to create my own way of representing that, using more effects than I was used to, and more lights too, creating the perfect atmosphere for Mysterio. A photo that I really enjoyed shooting. Fantastic job. Those effects, and especially It sounds like you stretched yourself to incorporate more than you normally do. So bravo there.
So good.
And for the last question of what's making you happy in the toy community today, I've always seen toy photography as taking imagination into creation. I love the creativity and the style in every toy photographer. I like to see when I see a picture and I can instantly detect whose photo it is just for the style, which I think is very important for every toy photographer to find our own style and have fun playing and taking pictures of toys. Fantastic. That's true. I can see some photos, our guest from last week. We can see his photo across Instagram. We don't have to see his handle to know that it's a 1/6 shot.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Totally.
Finding your own style and find happiness in it.
But
really
even
important.
for you guys, I know when it's a no true shot. I know when it's a Yimbo shot. Like, you guys have found your styles as well.
Yeah, and that's been so fun. It's just part of the journey,
Yeah. Same for you, Chris. I always know what your shots are when they come through my feeds.
Appreciate it.
Moving on to number 2.
Yeah. This was the talk of the toy world for a while.
Talk of the toy world inspired so many to give this a shot.
Now, I'm fascinated by this technique of Sergeant Peppering. It is so good, right? I had to beat you guys.
No, go on. Please.
Well, for those of you not familiar with Sergeant Peppering, it uses
hearts.
It uses a window and somehow reflects these figures onto the picture that you want, the photo that you want. Sergeant Pepper's Ghost. Oh, sorry, that's my fault. Yes, Sergeant Pepper's Ghost. No, but fantastic photo by Work More or Less. They posted an amazing behind the scenes that shows this technique, and when I saw it, it blew my mind. It really did.
It made it look so simple, but also like you like bent the fork,
Yes,
that type of moment.
Yeah, Jason is very talented in both his photography and his reels, and his production is so, like, everything is so sharp and well done. And I can't, I just say it all the time because he's another one of those people that, like, sit under his learning tree, because he is always throwing out these amazing techniques and ideas and concepts. And yeah, this like, watching that, his behind the scenes reel of this shot, and that's why that literally solidified my thing of, like, teaching simple, basic terms, because I'm like, that broke my brain watching that reel. Like, I get it, but it also, like, I was like, I need a day away from kids and work to do this. Like, I need time to set this up and try it out. Like, it became like, but I was like, that's okay. Jason's got this covered. I'm gonna start going over frame within a frame. Like, I'm gonna go in the exact opposite. So again, through his work and through his creativity, he inspired me. Like, not just to try the Sergeant Pepper, but also to do other things in the toy community. So again, Jason's an awesome dude. So, and this shot, man,
so good.
It's just it is a work of art. It is a work of art.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper's Ghost.
Dr. Pepper's Ghost. Sweat.
It's better. It's wet. So good.
Our next segment, it's wet.
It's wet. You need to pose as a question. Is it wet?
Is it wet? Can we just, like, there's one piece of this that yes, the Pepper's Ghost, Sergeant Pepper's Ghost, that's fantastic, right? But this lighting is perfect. It brings out the mood of the picture. It's so perfect.
And that Jason put the Mikey heads from the mummy, Mikey mummy figure, and something about the light and the way it's shot, it doesn't look like a toy. It looks like a still from a movie that we'll never see, but it would be entirely fascinating to see this version of a Ninja Turtles movie. So it looks incredibly realistic.
like so many of those techniques, and then I didn't even notice that it was a mashup right there, like with using a different figurehead.
Mhm.
Well, it's actually 3 mashups. You have the movie figures, you have the Last Ronin body, you
Yep.
have the Mikey Mummy heads.
Yep.
And
And
did
it
you
all
know
looks-
that Splinter is naked? It is behind the scenes. This because Splinter's
Oh yeah,
outfit is
outfit's
down
right there.
It was a naked Splinter, but the way that he was able to do the angle, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah,
and
but the
it looks
turtles
like,
are always naked. So
no,
whatever.
I know, I know. It's just a funny
No.
naked Splinter.
Yeah.
It's just a funny concept. But like, look at how he has the hand reaching up perfectly on his shoulder.
Yeah.
It is
So good.
spectacular. The attention to detail everywhere.
Yeah. You're right. It does scream like I don't have time.
That's what I was saying. But I will. One day I will. Like, this has absolutely inspired me to do it. I just need to get I just need to get myself a piece. Like, he used plexiglass for that. So knowing that, and, like,
Oh, okay.
if I can grab a piece of plexiglass and just have it here, then at least, like, right now I don't have anything that I can even try that with. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, I have nothing
yeah.
that's
Could
even
you
like available.
use? I mean, I have one in my my drawer. It's a clear acrylic plastic. That might work. Could you possibly
Could work.
use a picture frame? Just take the glass from a picture frame.
Wooden. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Because it just needs to be clean glass. That was the
Yeah.
whole. It just has to be spot dust free as best as you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like that's just one of those things because I know, you know, in ACBA, for instance, they also recommend, instead of using, you know, if you don't use their flight stands or use a flight stands, that for flying things and leaping, like to shoot up through glass. You know, like I know that's one of the techniques that they recommend. Oh, there you go. Yeah, try the glass from a picture frame. Yeah.
Yeah. So take your wedding photo and take out the picture, use the frame, and recreate a shot.
All right.
All right.
Oh, what, more or
and-
less.
Yes, we have answers. So for favorite toy growing up, I collected a lot of toys growing up, but TMNT was my favorite. Though the figures were all unique and amazing in their own right, I recall having the most fun with the pizza thrower vehicle. Oh, I have that over here, my old one. You would load plastic pizza discs in the top, and with the press of a button, it would launch a pizza a solid 6 feet with fresh batteries. It really would fly across the room. Target practice never was boring. Yeah, that toy was great. Did you guys have that one?
I don't think I did.
No.
I don't have any of the pizza discs, and the battery is definitely corroded in the one I have, but I have it in my office right now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. And for the story behind the photo, like many, I found the Last Ronin graphic novel to be powerful and completely refreshing. I wanted to create a shot that captured the essence of the story while featuring the incredible figures that NECA produced. In addition, my goal was to incorporate an interesting photography technique to help enhance the concept. Using Pepper's Ghost, he said, you know, he used the wrong one. It's Sergeant Pepper's Ghost.
Sergeant Pepper's Ghost. Dr. Pepper's Ghost.
Dr. Pepper's Ghost. That's
AKA
pretty
Dr.
good.
Pepper's Ghost.
Oh,
That's what
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's what 1/6 Shooter said.
Dr. Pepper's Ghost. Oh, yeah, that's right. Using the Pepper's Ghost illusion was the perfect trick to give it that extra level of polish and uniqueness. I have an extensive blog post on my website and explains the process for anyone that may be interested in trying out the effect for themselves. So even more
Check it
detailed
out.
than the real. Wow. Okay, everyone, check that out. I want to see that instead of all butts wet. And for the last one, what's making you happy? I always found
Sorry.
joy. I always found joy in the relationships I've made here in the toy community. I'm inspired by so many amazing people here that I consider to be some of my closest friends. This year, I'm focusing on sharing and teaching through the new content that I create. It's the most practical way that I can give back and share my appreciation to everyone who is part of this generous community. Keep an eye out for a new photo each month that explores fun techniques to apply to toy photography. So yeah, every month. I think Jason said that next week perhaps there will be a new technique.
Ooh.
Oh,
So-
cool.
Thank you for the answers. It's been great. I love this photo. I love the answers. We'll have to have Jason on the show one day.
So good. Shall we move forward?
Yes, number 1, top spot.
Nice. That's so good. That's another good one.
Number 1, Kleber Karaoke Photografia. Man, it was easier when Yimbo had to say that, and then I'd correct him. This is actually the second time this photographer has been featured. I don't know if they made it to the top spot last time, but they did this week, and this is a fantastic shot of Neymar and a shark. I did reach out to try to get some answers. I got a message back, but not exactly an answer about this photo. So, Chris, you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, this is a really just fun photo. I'm like so perplexed as to, did he take this picture underwater? Because it looks perfect in terms of the sun coming down, reflecting through the water, hitting Neymar. It looks real. Like
I
all
have
of it,
to imagine that this is real.
right?
Like the way the shark looks. I mean, how? But I don't think that this is a Photoshop job.
But how did they get their camera wet? This is definitely ABW, by the way. But
His butt is wet.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone in the chat would know how they could do this. Like, it looks like it's underwater.
Pretty sure this is real. That's
yeah,
what,
Blackstone says. But how did they do that?
And why would you be in the water with a shark?
No, the shark is definitely fake, but I don't know.
No, but this is a cool shot. I'm happy that it got so much success.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, I mean, I'm gonna be on board with, at the very least, obviously, I forget the shark for a second, but just try to figure out if Neymar is in the water. I think he is. I'm also gonna say that, especially with the way the light is reflecting through the water, like that is a very unique, real life, practical, like how the light would disperse. So, like, I don't know if that could be faked.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Steve Morrow says, I see how you put your camera in a dry aquarium so the water doesn't get in it and you can see underwater. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Or when Six Shooter said waterproof case.
Waterproof case. That could be
Maybe even with the phone. My phone's waterproof.
Yeah, they do sell waterproof cases. I don't know. But yeah, fantastic photo. Wow. Great.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very topical for me in terms of, I just watched Black Panther 2 or Wakanda Forever.
Mm-hmm.
So this was like just at the top of my mind when I watched this, or when I saw this photo.
I thought you were going to say, because on our Toy Talk show with our guests, it's one of your questions: fresh water or salt water?
It is. By the way, for a plug, no, I'm joking.
To hear more of Toy Father, visit him on Monday nights at 8:30 on Toy Talk.
I mean, enough said for this photo. I loved it.
And so for the response that I got from Kleber Karaoke Photografia, thank you very much, friends. I'm always really excited to photograph all kinds of toys. Toy photography emerged shortly after an onset of depression. It served me as a therapy and helped me to overcome this problem. So less about the photo, but more about the photographer behind the scenes. And that's fantastic. This hobby and this community, and even just the joy from toys, it helps. It helps.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is, I've said many times how this hobby, toy photography, has absolutely been an outlet and an escape, and it's whatever I've needed it to be, like as we've progressed over the last few years, as people. So good. I'm happy that it's having that effect for you. And that's why I keep saying it's the greatest hobby in the world. It's the best.
Yes.
Everybody loves toys. Everybody loves toys. How could you not want to manhandle this plastic meat?
I've never heard that term for a toy, but
You're welcome, everyone.
future hashtag TPC _ plastic meat.
Yeah.
it's going to be the term for any shirtless figure. So
oh yeah.
it's the secret faction of Mythic Legion.
Yeah,
Plastic
Chris,
meat.
it's
Plain
Chris's
plastic
favorite
meat.
faction.
It is. Plastic.
All butts wet, plastic meat. You know how it is.
This is off the rails.
Kleber, this was a fantastic and tremendous job. We're happy we get to, and again, we hope that we get to talk about many people's photography over and over, because this is what's so cool about getting to do this.
Absolutely. As we were going through the top 10, it was, I was reminded that we don't always have the same photographers show up in our top 10. We rarely have repeats. On week 11, I think we've had 3 photographers repeat.
Yeah,
And
that sounds about
amazing.
Right. Yeah,
for
that sounds about
over
right.
100 photos.
Yeah. Let's do a recap.
Ooh, look at
Yes.
this slide. I like this.
We are becoming more professional. So, let's run it back. So, coming at number 1, we have Kleber. Oh my God, it's so small I can't even see it. Kleber Karaoke Photographia. In number 2, we have Work More or Less. Number 3, we have EG.Figure Shots. Number 4, we have Cats vs. Toys. Number 5, we have Mr. Toy Secrets. Number 6, we got Majin Turtles. Number 7, we got our boy Zombie Clown Photography. Number 8, we have Fear of Bats. Number 9, we have last week's secret hashtag feature, Monos_Photography-Ghost. Yep, got that. And number 10, we got Apollon_Toy_Art. Fantastic top 10, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Go follow all these people.
Yes, absolutely.
This was fun, guys.
Yeah.
Again, our midweek hang. I love it. This is one of those well-needed. Every week, it's a well-needed hang. Just getting to see my boys talk about this awesome toy photography art form that we love.
Well, I'll tell you, it's like going to school for me, guys. I learn so many great things that might be wrong, but I enjoy it.
It's Toy Father Sergeant Pepper.
No, we'll get sued. Stop it. No. Hold that back.
I would love that segment.
Actually, it would be considered parody. We could do it, Yimbo. You're on the job.
Okay.
Yeah, 5-minute, Toy Father teaches a photography term. So
we
here,
got to start with Yimbo's toy photography tip, immediately followed by Toy Father's toy terms.
toy terms. So we've learned so far toy terms that Toy Father has learned: bokeh, 2 C's, Sergeant Peppering, Dutch tilt, negative space, high key, low key, and of course, medium key.
I die a little on the inside every time.
Terrible.
Well, while Chris composes himself, I will remind. I'll be the plugs guy for a second. Always be plugging. That can't get twisted into a weird thing, right?
Yeah, don't even try it.
So just to let you all know that this past Sunday I had a very fun episode, just because I had a blast. But no, it's always a fun time going over some toy show purchases. And on Monday, you guys over on Toy Talk had Harleen, the cosplayer, Sir Dork's fiance.
That was a lot of fun.
That was neat.
Oh,
yeah, that was very
Harley. Cool. Very insightful. Really interesting interview.
Yeah.
So my channel, Yuba Reviews Everything. I go live on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would recommend, if you've been enjoying what we do here, there's more of us. And on Mondays at 8:30 on Toy Talk. So, they're right on the page of the Toy Pick community. So if you're over here and you're just discovering us for the first time, if you wouldn't mind also clicking on those featured accounts and throwing us some subs too, that would be awesome. Because again, this is just what we do. This is hopping in and having fun talking about toys and life and toy photography.
Absolutely. And if you like what you heard, give us a like. It means the world to us. smash that subscribe button. Do you smash that? I mean, click it, and then
Click
click
it,
that
hit it,
notification.
lick it.
It would mean a lot to us. Click it, hit it, whatever you want to do to it. Just ring that bell. And ultimately, I just want to thank everyone in the chat for participating, commenting, talking with each other. It's fantastic. It really makes our show.
The chat is the best part.
Oh, it's fantastic. And you have to go right now, Chris, and throw up some of these new ones that are popping in because they're cracking me up before we go anywhere.
Okay. We got this one. We got great shots every week. Great talent. Black Drone says, great shot. Great to be part of the Latham toy photography community with you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks, Sally.
thank you.
Awesome lineup.
Thanks,
Learning
Sally.
great terms like manhandling. Is that it? Was that it?
That was the one that got that tickled
It
me.
is.
Yeah.
That was the one you were laughing at.
I'm like, I can't wait to get to that one.
Hey, I'm just gonna put it out there. That might be next week's secret hashtag. Not the manhandling part, but plastic meat.
Yeah. Pablo, just to let you know, I passed on that new vapor.
I did too. Was that the start of this stream that we talked about it? Just so Pablo knows. Okay, so at the start of our our little chit chat and catching up, Pablo. So we did talk about the vapor drop. If you want to scroll back at the start just to watch the first.
It was at the 52 update.
Was
That's
it?
right.
Oh.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Well, this is fun.
Oh wait,
and I learned a lot. And it's my
Always
favorite
the
part of the
best.
week. Kind of a lie, because my favorite part of the week is like hanging out with the family on Friday nights. But
you know, Chris,
I was gonna say I got pizza movie night on Friday. I love it.
But I love you guys, and I love hanging without you. I love hanging with you guys, and I love that the fact that we're not like texting each other. We're actually having a conversation. That's the best part.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, agrees. All right.
Want to sail us off, No Chewing?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all for joining us. We'll be back next week with another top 10 voted by the toy community. Thank you. Good night, all.
AKA you.
Plastic meat.